chasing. Morning, 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 morning. Where's my camera? Here's the camera here. Hey, it's 10 o'clock on a Friday morning. The sun is beaming in through the curtains. Look at it, it's so sunny. So sunny. I'm going to attempt to do some animations this morning, and it's quite difficult. I spent 6 hours, and all I got was this like little crappy thing. That's so bad. I'm just going to add my coffee link to here. While I'm here, yes I am. Coffee. There we go. Where should you go? You should be there. Where should you go? Here? There. Here? There. It's probably better there. Why not? If you're viewing on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, you can comment below. Seeing how I only ever really get like 2 people watching these episodes, I thought I'd just multi-stream. I can't imagine most anybody would pay any attention to it at all. Why would you? That's what I say. That's what I say. Anyway. So this is my here is my rose stem that I made. This is the actual area of that will be seen. This is the curve that the animation will take. Oh yes, indeed. Oh yes, indeed. If you're oh, thank you, JJ. Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, JJ. What a ledge. Thanks for the coffee. You'll be paying for this today. What a bloody ledge. Right there, right in your face. How about that? JJ. Thanks, love. I will share this moment. It's telling me I should share it. I can't. What? I'll have to sign in and all the rest. There's really too much hassle in that. Who's going to deal with that? What's the crack out there in internet land? I'm going to animate some roses. So I'm just going to press play on this and hope nothing happens. Good. Let's do this. Oh yeah, look at it. I thought, you know, like that worm thing in Star Wars, when they get into the rubbish chute. Oh, hello. When they get thrown into the rubbish chute. What was that? Hey, yeah. Hope you're feeling rosy. I am feeling rosy. Thank you, Fruit. Thank you, Peter, for my bits. Oh yeah, bits in the house. And Rick, how are you feeling today, sir? Are you feeling better? I'm going to move this chat box, actually, because I don't want it there. I think we moved the chat box. Oh, come on. Much better. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Chat box, please. Let's move the chat. Come on. What are you doing to me? Knock that one away. Yeah. Let's get that. It's going to move everything but the thing I want to move. Oh, I know why. Because the chat box is locked like a fool. Let's move this over here. Make it a bit smaller. You guys know what you're saying, don't you? Amazing. So, while I struggle through... oh, fuck, don't open Animate. I accidentally just opened After Effects. That's going to ruin everything. Oh, yeah. So, anyway. So, I basically got this animation of people in a bar, right, for this song. And what I'm trying to do is intersperse these roses that build up into, like, the end. So, it's like there's a scene going on, but there's roses involved, too. So, I made this rose stem that you can see here. Just get rid of After Effects. Fuck. So I made this rose stem, and it's an armature as well, which is very, very, very cool. And I'm in the first scene of it coming into the picture, so I just want to give it I want it to just be a little edge. So let me turn that off. So you just see a wee sneak of it, like it's some kind of terrible worm or something, but it's actually rose stems. There we go. That's what we're going for. So I made this one thing, and I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to turn this thing down in my ears. It's really loud. I'm going to copy this scene, and then I'm going to make different ways this thing's going to snake around the screen. Basically, that's what I'm going to do right now. And then later on today, I'm going to work on having the roses grow out of the ground, and then their petals fall away. You know, real kind of gothy nonsense, to be fair. And you're not going to get to hear the music or anything on this one, but maybe I think I'll be doing more of these going forward, and I'll definitely just spend more time working on the animations, because I've kind of just like put my head in the sand with all this animation stuff, because it's really difficult for me and it takes me a long time, and I have to learn everything from scratch, and I don't want to do it. I just want it to be done, and this is the last week I have to do this music video, so it has to be done, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So I need a window that has the scenes on it. That's what I need. And I don't know any of the button sequences just yet, so I'm just going to make this scene too. Close group. I don't want that again. Cool. So this is scene 2, and it's an exact copy of scene 1. And what I'm going to do is just like remove all its layers back. You know, just move everything back. So the reason it has a red screen at the back is just because it's completely different. I'm just having a contrasting color so that when I take it into After Effects, I can just remove the background. And there's probably a better way to do it. I don't know what it is. So I've just been kind of green screening it, but I'm not using green, obviously, because it's a rose petal. It's rose stem, so it's already green. So you have to use some other contrasting color. And that for me is red. So I'm just going to knock all of these back to their beginning parts, because I don't know what I want exactly. But what I do want is for it to travel a bit differently. So I'm just going to remove those frames again. I can also go into my stem and show you the aperture, armature. Is that what it's called? An armature. Yes, I repress this and I can move it. Ooh, see how it moves like a snake. That took me fucking forever to do, by the way. So if I play this, it will just move. It'll move to its own me moving. Oh, look at it moving. I just wanted it to move a little bit, so it was a bit weird. I didn't want it to be like, you know. I also kind of thought I might do a bit of a Tool-esque stop motion thing with everything and make it really weird. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait until I get a bigger sense of how it's all going to fit together before I do that. And I can always just come in and speed up. So I can like just make this speed up or go slower. You know. Or you can slow it down. So if I want to do that when I get into the music video, then that's fine. Yeah, Tool stop motion videos are great. I should have just done that because it makes it look janky for a reason, but I have to try and fit these music videos into the first album videos. So I have to work on this and then, you know, like work on moving the cameras around and like 3D going in between people in a bar and all this. I'm not convinced. I've got this album that's coming out, and if I'm honest, I'm not convinced that it's any good, and I'm not convinced these videos are going to be any good, and I'm just struggling a lot, and it's probably the same thing everyone goes through. Is this crap? That's basically what I'm at. And I feel a lot more pressure on this album because there's more people involved. You know, I've got session guys, the droids. What? That's another thing. What should I call my masked session guys? What should I call them? Could call them the droids. Yeah, that could do that. I haven't decided yet. Anyway. But we have decided that they're going to be masked for this album, but they might well lose their masks in future albums. I could probably show you a photo, actually, of what some of the things are going to do. Okay, whatever. I can't do that. I can't find it. I've got a new phone. Don't know how to use it. Sounds like normal creative panic. Yeah, that's probably just what it is. It's just normal creative panic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this crap? I don't know. So, yeah, anyway. So the red's going to be there. I'm starting to do everything in 5-second bursts just because, you know, I can change things faster. And then if I want to elongate anything, I can do it after the fact. But I just find it's a lot easier if I just do that. So if I play this, it shouldn't go anywhere, as you can see, but it is moving around. So I think I probably want it to come in through this top corner this time. Yeah, I think I might want it. So I'll go back to this one and move it into its starting position. Actually, I'll have it come down the side. Well, let's do that, shall we? Let's have it come down the side. Oh, what are you doing? It's alive! It is alive. I haven't learnt any of the keystrokes yet, which I appreciate. It would just be so much easier if I did, but I don't. So there you go. Remove clear keyframe. Oh, yep. I don't want a keyframe anywhere. Right. So let's do this. I want to move it. Oh, where's its middle ball, eh? What the crack? Oh, I see. its wee anchor point is the way up there for some reason. All right. I'm not very good at this. This is why it takes it so long to do any of this. Whoop. All right. So this inside square is rectangle is our actual screen. So see, you can't. That's what will actually be seen. So I want this thing to move one every second. So I want it to have come in here and back out there. Where will you be now? Let's move you down a bit more, shall we? Oh lordy, it's a trap. Oh, we're already in there. That's fine. I think I want it to come out completely by that point. Come on. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. It has a problem at that point. And then we do this. And then we do this. Oh! What's going on? That's pretty scary. Woo! Do I really want... I don't really want it to do that. I don't want it to come across the screen, I think. I think I've done that wrong. So let's just pull it this way. Here we go. So how does that look like? Yep. So that's another one. Can you export with transparency so you don't need to worry about keying out red? Yes, probably, but I don't know how to do it. And every time I've tried to do it, it just won't do it. I don't know how to do it. So if you tell me how to do it, I'll do that. Oh, yes. I don't know how to, so there we go. I'm also, on top of the normal artistic anxiety that's going on, you know, as you do, I quite like this one. I'm going to export this. How do you export without the red then? How do you export with transparency? I'm just going to export this real fast. Because I also think, I mean, it must be one of these, I guess. Is it this one or is it that one? I always forget. This one? No, it's alright. Just go to the back there. Black Bucket Rippin' Rose Stem 2. Number 2. Oh yeah, we don't want that. Oh yeah, I've done this wrong. Anyway. Which one did I press? This one? Oh my god. No, wrong one. It's because I don't do it enough. For sure's. I only want scene 2. Yeah. That's not JPEG, is it? Weapon Black Roses Stem 2. Because I've already made one. And I am doing it as separate little movies. I mean, I could just do it as all one, I suppose. But it's about using alpha channels. Yeah, I've tried. And I just hit a wall and it doesn't work for me. So, there you go. Let's pull up the window scene again. Oh, la, 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 la. I could have just used... I need to learn how to do the keying. Hopefully my computer won't have an absolute crap because I'm doing way too many things at once. Although this laptop's pretty good. Also, a new monitor turned up today, so that'll be getting put in. Hooray! As I sit here in my pajamas, working on many projects. So I've got another project. I'm basically social media manager for a couple of projects now, so I have to spend the afternoon doing that. And then I've got an animation. The Girl Who Fell Through the World is still in progress, so I have to work on that. Maybe just do that tomorrow morning from the studio. And then what? And then just working on my own animations all day, which is fine. I like sitting on my butt, drinking coffee, doing nothing. Not doing nothing. Jeez. I work way more hours now than I ever did for the civil service, and that's for sure. Right, what do I want to do with this one? I want this one to just be like a bit full on, I think. So let's back all this. I guess, yeah, let's just back up everything from the start. I want one, no, don't do that. Let's just get rid of all that. Clear, remove frames. Bloop. Somebody I used to be at university with, remove frames, is now on LinkedIn. It's the only thing he's on is LinkedIn, and I think I probably did add him on LinkedIn. It was probably my own fault. And he works as a backline tech or like a monitor tech for the Kings of Leon. And he does these massive shows, and I see his posts now, and I'm like, you know, because they're back at work after a year off. I see his posts, and I'm like, what could have been, eh? What could have been? The life that could have been. You know, because I used to work for the Kings of Leon myself, and if I put some more effort in, maybe I would have done better. Hey, Dante! How you doing? How you doing? Wheels in the house. Yeah, so I could have been like, you know, you start thinking what could have been, you know. I guess you're also at that point in life where, you know, you're about to evolve into another point, you know, like evolution point 4.0. And you're like, what could have been? Am I happy with what I did? Am I missing out on a ton of fun? I don't know. It goes back to what I posted the other day. I don't know whether I've done too much in life or not enough. I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, there's something to be said for being able to just choose. Like my alarm goes off at 6:30, 6 o'clock for 6:30 wake up because I choose to, and you know, if I can't be arsed to get up at that time, I just don't get up. Go back to bed. It's like, I just lie in. I mean, that's. I put a keyframe in there. I did not want to do. If I do this, does that remove it? Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm learning the key strokes. Right, so I want this to go down this side this time. It's not hard. It's bloody not hard, love. There you go, just move that there. Oh yeah, move that there. And then move this one. Oh yeah, move down there. I don't know what this is doing. I really don't have a clue what this is doing. I don't want that. Nope. Nope. Ah! What are you doing? Let me just there we go. I know you're all over the shop, aren't you, love? You're just everywhere. Let's get you through here. What's that doing? Ooh, that's pretty scary. Ooh, yeah. Like why can't that last one? Why can't that just go through here? Why? Why does it do that? I don't know. Go that way. You silly thing. What? Arg. I don't know why this is going this way. I don't know. What's that do for us? What does this do for us? Whoop. Maybe I should have it just go through the scene. That seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Had your first vaccine 2 days ago. Left arm has been useless. What? Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Resident Evil was obviously one of everybody's first games, right? I think like my first boyfriend played it a lot, and I used to navigate him around this stuff, and I couldn't ever play it because it just scared the crap out of me. And there was one time I played it on my own in their house, and just as like some zombie jumped out at me, the doorbell went, and that was it. I'm done. Never played them again. Too scary for me. Too scary. But you know, you go for your life there, love. Sure, why not? You just go for it. What do I want? I've forgotten what I want. What do you want? What do you really? Yeah, I need this to go. I need this to like, you know, come through the scene rather than disappear out. I think. Can that happen? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Too scary. Too scary. Oh, what? Fudged this right up, haven't I? Although, I don't know, that looks pretty good, I think. Does that one look better than the last one I did? Maybe. Let's just dump that one out anyway. Export that. Then maybe I'll change it. I don't even need to do like different stems 3. It only takes a wee minute to export it, so I may as well just do that. I may as well just do that. Hello, all the people here watching this one. We seem to get more people watching this show, this particular show, than any other show that I currently do. So welcome, everyone. How are you doing out there in internet land, eh? Come and join the conversation. come and get involved. Tell me how to download stuff using alpha on here. Yeah, the first one is terrifying. It is scary, but I think it was probably scary. Or I don't know. There's probably definitely scary games now, but it was that game was terrifying because it was the first time we'd seen it. I think we played it on a Jaguar. That and Aliens versus Marines. Alien versus Marines, whatever that is. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, next one. I want to do one Alien versus Predator. Yeah, was it Alien versus Predator? I guess it was, but it had Space Marines in it too. Where's it gone? I want to do one. Oh, what did you do? I want to do one that across the top actually. Zoop. Let's see what we've got across the top. I just kind of want it to run across the top, so it might. I guess it needs to start somewhere. That was a good game, I think. I think it was a good game. I feel like it was a good game. The graphics were good on it. I remember that. But that was back when the Jaguar. Who made the Jaguar? Atari. Jesus. And so maybe it was probably PlayStation actually. I think they had both. And I remember like the PlayStation had like a visual thing for playing music. So when you put a CD in, it would do that color thing, and that was just so out there at the time. It was so out there. It was kind of, was it before the people had internet at home? It was about the time the internet was coming in, I think. Yeah, because we got our internet computer when I was 14. And we were the only people I knew that had it. Because my parents were tech heads, essentially. Techies. Yes. Where am I going with this? I don't want a keyframe there. So remove that keyframe, please. Remove that keyframe. Clear keyframe. Oh. Go away. Sweet. Right. I kind of want this to... I don't really want it there, so I'll have it over here. No. I might have to make this one. Yeah, that's better. And then this one. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't want to do that. Let's just look at that one. Something, it gets a bit slow around there, doesn't it? Yeah, there. So this one needs to really be a lot faster, so it needs to carry through more of it. Yeah, let's just have a cover that. Woo! Yeah, so that one's weird. Put that in. Things on. That's where it was. It's weird. I don't know what that means. No. Let's just join. Essentially there. What I might do is just like stream a lot on Twitch today. If I'm gonna do animations and all that kind of shenanigans, I may as well just turn the camera on. Really, keep myself entertained. Keep myself entertained. What have I done? No, eh? That's just crap. Alright, so whatever I've done, that's just crap. Let's try that. I've done something weird, haven't I? I'm gonna export that. Thank you. What happened there? Oh, my stream disconnected. Why is that then? Probably my computer had a meltdown. Sorry about that, folks. That's not going to work too well for on Facebook, is it? No, but not that I don't think anyone's had it. Let's just go on Facebook and have a wee looky see. I'm pretty sure that's just ruined Facebook and YouTube. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's still on. I don't know why it's saying it was disconnecting it. Hi, Odd, eh? Hi, Odd. It's alright, we're all still here. Not doing much, but it's all good. PS1 came out in 96. Yeah, so that's about right. So it wasn't in wide use yet. I remember the people I hung out with who were a lot older than I was. Yeah, I hung out with extensively older people when I was that age. Just because I was Northern Ireland, there was nothing to do. And you hung out with people who were older than you. That's just the way it was. And they saved up all their kettle money, because they worked in a kettle factory. The person I hung out with, had a job working in a kettle factory, and his job was putting the wee red balls into the tube at the side so you could see how much water's in your kettle. I don't think they have them anymore. I don't think that they have a person that does that job. If they do have little red balls in the kettle to show you where the water level is that even a thing? I don't think I've seen a little red ball in a kettle level thingy. I got kicked out of the stream as well, so don't worry about it. I don't know what happened there. The whole thing just went down. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you, Captain. Couldn't tell you. But we're all back on now, on all channels now, so it's all good. So yeah, the fella that I hung out with back then, he worked in Morphy Richards' factory, and he saved up all his pennies and bought a PS1 when it came out. I just remember them being really expensive, but you know, it was a Mega Drive before that. It was the last one I remember. People playing. Okay, let's just see what's happening. Yeah, they probably just thought those little balls were just unnecessary, which I'm sure they are. I'm sure they were. There's no need for that, they thought. And they took them out. And I'm sure humans don't even do that job anymore. So our hometown was mostly... I didn't mean to do that. Ad frame. Was mostly working for plastics factories. I used to work in a hairbrush factory myself. So there you go. Before the glamour and glitz of learning to animate live on Twitch, I worked in a kettle factory when I was in Ireland in my summer before university, and it was awful. It was bloody awful. Right, I definitely want to take out this. This one's not working for me. So to there, it's all good. I think it's all good in the hood till there, and then here, it's just crap. So let's just take out that keyframe. No, that one. Yay! I'm learning. There's no other frame. There is. Oh, there is. It goes back to it. So we're here. That's fine. Get to here. We want to be. I do want it to be a bit straighter than this. So I do want you to turn that way and be up here. You know what I'm saying? So we can just, oh yeah, look at that sexy worm. It's not a worm, it's a stem. It's a stem! Definitely don't want this. Yeah, let's do that. Now what's that look like? Oh, he's in. Oh, he's all the way through. Oh, he's turning the way again. Yeah, that's not good. I don't think that's any good. I just kind of want... Can I just straighten this out? No. Apparently I can straighten it out. What's that look like now? Well, that's all you get. Get nothing. That's what you get. Ooh, a little bit. How do I move this down? What do I get then? I'll move it over here. What do I get then? Hey? Yeah, I don't want you to be in shot quite so much, so it's... I mean, it's very likely that I'm just gonna take a little tiny piece of this and then make it, you know, like continuous background kind of thing. Just keep going. Just keep going. Why not? I'm not entirely sure it was Twitch that crapped the bed, actually. It might have been my computer that just decided, or Streamlabs. There's a lot of things in the way. There's a lot of things in the way. Okay, so I'm just going to throw that out. And then I might go and start what do you call it? How many times do I have to do the same thing? I always forget which one of these it is. I just need to do it more. I just do not do this enough, and I just need to do more. Black rose stem 4. Your dad does a lot of work for the man who invented the automatic cutoff in a kettle. What does your dad do? Who invented the automatic cutoff for a kettle? Is it like one of those things that people just say they invented? You know, I invented the post-it note. But we all know it was the mother of one of the monkeys that invented the post-it note. We know that. What am I doing? I think I'm going to go and work on some roses. So I'm just going to put a new scene in and delete all of this and then start pulling in my roses. Roses, yeah. Because I do want to keep these. So I want to bring up that scene. And no, I don't want to copy that scene actually. I just want to add another one. Blank scene, please. Yes, close. He's a mechanic. That dude is insanely rich and has loads of classic cars. Obviously you can patent. You can patent the fact that kettles turn off. Is that what we're saying? Is that a consensus we're going with? You can patent this nonsense. If you're out there on YouTube, on Facebook, you can comment too. We shall see your ramblings as much as anybody else's. So just come on down. Oh yes. So here I am going to start importing some flowers. I have done versions of this before, but I wasn't happy with it. So I'm just gonna practice doing more. And I have them in my library. Here we go. Oh, there's a stem. There's a rose. We've got a leaf bed. A leaf bed. I named these quite well, didn't I? Look at me. I'm a champion. I'm a bloody champion. Leaf bed 1. Leaf bed 2. Oh, yeah. And all the petals. Let's have all the petals. Roses. I don't want the full roses just yet. I want to practice the petals coming apart. Whoop. Let's have all the petals out, please. Rose 1, 2. Have I already done this? That looks like I have already done it. No. I don't want that. Rose bed 4. That's what I'll have that one. Yeah, I probably want that one actually. We're gonna need another rose petal. Let's have that one, but get rid of that. Where's that one. That one fits in there. It's like a jigsaw. Jigsaw rose petals. When you're rich, you can have all the classic cars you like. You know, that is true, but my mum had a classic car. It was an MG called Henry. But she only had one of them. So you don't need to be rich to have a classic car. If that's what drives you. Oh. Okay, let's get these petals all sorted out. Alright, so I want to distribute to layers all these bad boys. So I should learn to do this. So that's that one, it's that one, and it's D. So let's do that. Hey! Learning the keystrokes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I actually, first of all, I'm not going to own anything because I just don't care about money that much. I do not care for money. Which is a business flaw, obviously. I'm just never going to care about money. Okay, all of these things. Alright, we have to build this now. Do I want this one? I don't think I want that one. Okay. So let's turn this one around. That needs covered with something. We need to do that. I want a tank though. I definitely want a tank, and thankfully Riamu wants a tank too. Alright, let's work on this properly. Wait, what's first? First, this one is first. What's that? Rose 4. Right. Right. Petal 5. Is that the right petal? I feel like it might not be. This one might be better. Ah! Jesus, that's a big petal. Oh yeah. I think that might fit in there, but it needs to be transformed, I think. Horizontal. I'm not even fussed about which tank it is. I just want a tank. You know, I want a little farmhouse and a tank, please. Don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. Does that look weird? It does look weird, but that's fine. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but it's probably fine. So this will be no. Well, I just want it to fit. In fairness, I just wanted to cover that. There we go. That looks a bit better. We'll get another wee one in there. Maybe turn it around a wee bit. Move that one out of the way. Just a wee bit more. There you go. How about them wee apples, eh? Look at that. Oh, wee sexy flower. I feel like this needs to be turned around, actually. Yeah, that's better. A bit smaller. Oh. I want to keep its size, so yeah, kind of looks like it belongs. Tanks are always fun. Yeah, a scorpion is road legal. Well, all tanks I think can be road legal if you do stuff to them. I told you this story before, but the guy who manages the electro works died over the pandemic period, not of COVID, but of something else. And he owned a scrapyard as well, and they had carried his tank, his coffin through central London on a tank. Great. I want to move this in. I want this to be on top, actually. This is our top petal. For sure, right? I don't want to do that. What's wrong with me? Is this too big now? Is this too big? Do we need this? I feel like maybe we don't need that. Although these are our top two, so maybe I should just build the rest with these petals first and see how we get going. How we get on, eh? looks like it probably fits there. This one is going that way. Oh yeah, building up the layers of the rose. Oh yeah, this one needs to go behind stuff. Does that go in there? No, I don't think that goes in there. Come out of there. How about you? Looks alright. Looks alright. Do we need more petals? Are we done with the petals? I think maybe we're done. I don't think we need this one. Let's get rid of that. This one. I don't need this one. It's okay, petals. You'll get another chance. Right, leaf bed. That definitely has to be on top. Stuff. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Look at that. How about that for a sexy rose, eh? This is too big. Obviously, it's too big. How about that? That's kind of a sexy rose, isn't it? What's this? Does that look like a normal rose? I think it does. Oh yeah. So I do want to make this a thing so I can move it around because I didn't do that the last time. So let's convert it to symbol. Built rose 1. Oh wowee! That's what you want in your day. Yes it is. Yeah. You got 2. You got 2. Yeah, well just give 1 to your friend or send it back. I guess you should send it back. You know, you should send it back. I should at least tell them and then give them the option to send it back. A lot of those places won't make you send it back anyway, isn't that right? I need a stem for this. I need a stem. Where's my stems? Stem. What kind of stem do I want? I want this one. Right, so let's use the key thing to get it into layers. It's these 2 and D. There we go. Rose stem 2. Amazing. Oh, do you know what? I did this wrong. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So we want to be in here. Yeah, built rose 1. And then add the stem on here. Did I do this wrong? I think I did. Okay. Let's just do all of that and distribute that to layers. I actually don't want, okay. File, folder 1, yeah. Get in the folder. Move to folder. Yeah. Okay, that's tidy. Built rose. Hold on. Built rose 1. So I pull this out and then go into there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so So basically, I don't want this. I don't want this. Oh, I deleted all of them. Okay, good. Let's get rid of all of this because we don't want this. Yep. Back to the start. And here is our build. Cannot place a symbol inside itself. There's no symbol there, you friggin' muppet. Oh, I see what I've done. Like a fool. There we go. Right, so we're back at scene 5. Here's our built rose. Where is our built rose? Have I just ruined everything? I think I've just deleted everything and it's all gone Pete Tong. The rose is gone. It's gone. Okay. That's what the redo button's for, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed. What the fudge is that? What's all this? Why are all of you in the wrong place? What the fudge just happened here? Oh, they're gone. Okay. Here's our built rose. Built rose, yes. Oh, okay, so there's no layers there. That's our only layer, right? Yep. So we can delete this. There we go. And then rename this. This is what I wanted to do in the first place. Rose 1. Alright. Welcome to our rose. Yeah, so I think if you contact them, most of them won't make you send stuff like that back anyway, really. I also think if I'm going to come on and do a lot more animation, I'm going to have to find a way. I'm going to have to like download Spotify or something on this thing, so I can play more than one song, right? One little song going on in the background. Yes, yes. Okay. Here is our rose. Lovely. And I actually want the rose to move a little bit. I want it to come out of the ground. I want it to, you know, appear. So I'm just going to move it out of shot. It's still here. And I want it to, let's move up here. This one, a little motion. Oh, no, no. A little sneaky motion tween. And I want it to go up. No. Well, I don't understand why I've got that. Oh yeah, okay, good. That's fine. So I want it to end. Where do I want this to end? I want it to end like here. Oh no, it's too far. Oh no! I've done that wrong. I want to clear that keyframe. There we go. I probably don't even need 5 seconds of this, do I? Because I just want it to go there. But I would like it to wobble a little bit, so I would like it to do that. they just wobble a wee bit. I'm gonna have it back on track by the time it gets here. Just like a little tiny bit, not a lot, just a wee bit. Like Monty Python. Oh, basically what we're going for, I think. If you've got someone else's copy, you know, maybe, but it could just be a pack-in thing. So they just lifted 2 instead of 1. You know, I mean, what are you feeling guilty for? You didn't do anything. It's fine. But as long as you do whatever is right in your own mind to give it back, then that's fine. So you tell them, and if they don't want it back, then you just pass it forward to someone else. It's all good. Probably want that. Yeah, I didn't need to like put it out for 5 seconds, because what I would do is I'll just move this forward and then I'll slow it down. Oh yeah, growing rose. So I don't want these. I don't want these here. Like, remove these, please. There we go. I'm learning the keystrokes. That's all we can ask for in life, right? Is to learn the keystrokes. I do think like this one needs to go back a little bit. Can we just move it back that way? That was straight, right? Straight-ish. Just a little bit of movement. Make it feel like it's floating in the wind, yeah, floating in the wind. Okay, so now I want to go into it. Inuit. There we go. Look at all the bits. Oh yeah. And now we can animate all these bits to fall away. Like a dying rose. Yep. So what's going to move first? What have we got on the top? Stem stays. So let's lock that in. The leaf bed stays. Let's lock that in. This one will fall away first. So we need to move this down here, because this is where it will fall from. Let's put everything in at 5 seconds. Do, 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 do. Put in a motion tween. No, let's put in a classic tween. But we want this one to end like here. So let's just grab that. Move it back. You're not going to be around for very long, little petal man. Should have done that in the first place, really. Because as soon as it started shot, we don't want to keep it anymore. Gone up it. So this is the one we're working on. I don't want these frames. Bug off frames. Okay, so now we're ready to move you out of the way. So you're gonna fall. Oh, I'm falling. There we go. So that's maybe a bit speedy. A bit of a speedy fall there. Let's just move this out. Do we want a 5-second fall on that? I don't know. Let's have a look. That looked pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that. So let's take this out. I mean, it's not it's not a slow process, all this animating. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing. So therefore it's a lot slower than if someone... What? I did not press this button! I'm kind of tempted to just press, let's do a voiceover of everything that's on the screen. I don't know how that button got pressed, but it got pressed. But anyway. So anyway. I'm only going to be on for another 20 minutes or so. And then I think I will... I've got some meetings. I just want today to be a bit chill. Working on these projects because they really need to be done. So today's going to be all a bit chill, but I think I will come on later on Twitch only, and just work on my animations on Twitch. I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, if I get better music, then it would be better. Yeah, that's it. I just have to get in and do it, don't I? I just have to get in and do it. Okay, so next petal. We want the animation to start here. Maybe like there. Well, we would put a keyframe in. Haha! And then I double click on here and put in classic tween. And then I move to the end. Bloop. Yep. There's a keyframe there for some reason, and I'm going to remove it. There we go. No. And then on that keyframe, I'm going to move this. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Don't do that. So, move this thing. This thing is the joint. This ball is the joint of the animation where a thing turns from. So if I do that, it turns from the middle, right? But obviously, it's not going to turn from the middle because it's falling off a rose. So it needs to have its joint here. And then we'll pull this down. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, no. I done fell. Oh. There we go. Most of the time when editing, I get given a load of footage and I have to form a narrative out of it with very little brief. I think there's a real skill in narrative building, you know, and if given enough time, I could probably, you know, oh, that's wrong. Okay, we're going to have to fix this. Given enough time, and like a good story can be built out of anything, but most people just don't bother with narrative. I think that's a very strong skill you got there, sir. Very strong. So let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Oh, it's falling out. Oh, falling out. So if I go back here, what happens? Nothing happens. Why is that? Because that's going up to 3 seconds. And nothing's going to happen until after 5. So I need to put a keyframe in here. I want it to exist, but I don't need it to do anything more than just exist. I don't need it to be these things. Ah, balls. Anyway, does that start doing stuff? No, it doesn't. Fuck, what have I done? I think I've done this wrong because I've done it inside. I don't know what I've done. You know what? I'm just going to delete a whole heap of this. I don't think I should have done it inside the thing. This is always what happens with me. Like, I shouldn't have done that. So now I'm going to go back and delete everything. I can't go back any further. Oh, fuck. Ow. Okay, let's go back forward again. And work. I'll try and work it out a different way. Because what I don't understand is why this is not coming up yet. But we'll just carry on down this wee path, and eventually I'm sure it'll sort itself out. Oh, I think sometimes it doesn't. Let's go back. Sorry, I'm not done yet. So I made a bunch of changes to this. I haven't got there yet. We're not there at the end yet. There we go. What I was getting at was you don't sometimes know what you're doing until you start putting it all together. That's exactly what's happening with this video, I have to say. Like, obviously there is a narrative because it's coming from the comic book and it has a story, and the video and the music has its own story as well, which I have to now tell with a different story. So the comic has one story which illustrates the music, but now I have to tell a different story by putting it all together, and that's what I'm just head melted. I don't have a storyboard. I haven't really looked at stuff too much, and I'm just like, you know what, I know I want some roses, and I know like the scenes are in the comic book, so I just have to run through the scenes as they appear. So if I do my fallen roses and I get my roses good, then I can go back into the animation where we just run through the video. So I think later this afternoon, once I've done a couple of roses, I'll probably just leave the roses for now and then just go back into getting the scenes in place for the video, and then, that's even before all the words go in, which is just madness again. What I was going to say was that I think sometimes when I do things in Animate, it doesn't show it in the preview. So if I hit the preview button, basically not preview but run through, it doesn't actually do it. I mean, those petals should be falling off, really, but it's not doing it. And if I go in here, it will do it. Yeah, but if I press this, will it do it? But it might run through the whole thing. Yeah, it's gonna run through everything. I'm just looking at the preview thing. See what it comes up with. Oh yeah, they are coming off. That's fine. So what I need to do is actually add in a bunch of do I need to add a bunch? Maybe I just move this one up so it doesn't start until the rose. So in this scene, the rose takes 3.5 seconds to get into spot. So we don't really want the petals to fall off until after that, do we? No, we don't. So let's just move that up to after 3.5 seconds. There you go. And then this one needs to move up, because at the moment these are falling off together, aren't they? I want them to fall off one at a time. A time might come when I want them all to fall off separately, but not yet. Alright, you are... Oop. You are not there, so let's remove those keyframes. Oh, I've removed too many keyframes. There we go. Alright, so you sat there. Oh, okay, that... I want to copy that. I think animate is good. I don't want this to be, I just don't want this to be an animated. I don't want this to be animated. Yeah, there we go. Haha, I win. There we go. And that needs to be longer. Let's remove those frames that we don't need, and then we grab these. Make it a bit longer. Let's just move that out. Just move that out. Cool. When I used to work a bit at LCC animation course, Animate hadn't come out, but I imagine most of the students are using it now. Yeah, I think it runs faster than After Effects. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do in Animate that you can do in After Effects. I mean, but it's just different. I think it's just a lot easier. It does seem to be more conducive to working on it. Anywho, guys, I'm going to go now because I've got a meeting at 11:30. Yep, I have a thing to do at 11:30. And then I will see you guys all later on this afternoon, hopefully, where I'll just be animating all day long. All day long, for sure. All right, thank you all for joining me. Toodle pip. See you later.